All right, we are on the air in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Geekodrome. What's in the box? What's in the box? Geekodrome is the weekly roundtable discussion of all things geek. I am Jon, and I am joined, as always, by Stugots.
With shake and bacon.
Not too much. We are mere hours away from the first night of Hanukkah.
I'm wearing a festive shirt.
You are. It's sort of the a Street Fighter Hasidic Jew.
Yep.
With throwing the fireball instead of a fireball, he's throwing the Jewish star, and it says Hanukkah.
It's the Star of David. It's not a Jewish star.
That's the same thing.
Don't be racist.
I am Jewish.
Oh.
I know. I feel like I'm underdressed. I'm wearing the Legend of Zelda.
I can't be anti-Semitic. My broadcasting partner's a Jew.
It's true. You know, by proxy, can't be anti-Semitic because of that.
My ex-wife is one.
We really don't want to talk about that, do we?
No, I was just being topical with the craziness going on in American political scene.
Yeah, I know, but we try to steer away from politics as much as possible.
Your tagline there at the top of the show, what's in the box, pretty fitting, going along with first night of Hanukkah and the fact that you have received a gift in the mail.
Yes. So, funny thing, on Saturday, we were snowed in. We only had a couple inches, but we just, decided to stay in. So, it wasn't like blizzard and we're blocked at the door, snowed in. But my girlfriend asks me, hey, is it safe to receive packages here? Because it isn't at her place, and she's, thinking maybe she'll get something delivered here. I don't know what, but I'm afraid. And at about that same time, I receive an email from the United States Postal Service. And the email says, a package has been delivered at your door. And I inform her, it's so safe. They email me to let me know it's come.
That's pretty nice of them.
I know. So, by the way, signing up for that Postal Service email stuff is really convenient. I know when I need to check my my mailbox. I know what I'm getting any given day. And when anybody sends me a package, as soon as UPS picks it up, I get an email, and every time it hits, a place, like on the way, it sends me another email.
Boom.
I know. It's so convenient. It's really, if you haven't signed up for it, you totally should. Especially when I'm not expecting a package, and I start getting these emails like, you have a package that's going to be delivered in 2 days.
Ooh, you start getting some anticipation building up.
I know. Although one time I was on an airplane to California, and I got an email saying, you have a package coming. I'm like, what package could this be? I didn't order anything. I was on my way to California. Didn't know what I was.
I hope it's there when I get back.
Yeah, I mean, that was a concern, but it was, and it was a book.
Oh, nobody's stealing a book. This is America. We don't read.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it was a Lego book, so you never know.
That would be like someone having a hot pick. That's a book.
Sort of something like Artemis by Andy Weir.
Maybe.
Yeah, just maybe. Maybe. So, I got the email a little late, and I didn't even go right away. Like an hour later, package still down in my mailroom, right here. We're blue screening, I guess. I don't know. Because I really don't want to put my address on the internets.
Or my address, I think, is on there too.
Nope. Amazon Fulfillment Services.
Okay.
Because you ordered it through Amazon, so the return address, if it doesn't get here, goes back to Amazon.
Oh, okay.
So it's rather convenient like that. So I have this box, and it's here, and it's taped to Amazon stuff and Amazon Prime. And even tells me to ask Alexa stuff. It's not even anything fun. It's asking, what are your deals?
Of course.
So
they're not going to say, hey, Alexa, can you tell me, could you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Alexa, can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
No, but I hope the Rock is cooking enough for everyone.
No, but I hope The Rock is cooking enough for everyone. So I have this lovely box here.
Yeah.
It's cardboard taped up in Amazon stuff.
Ooh.
I don't know. Is this corrugated cardboard? Because it's rather
It's
thin.
recyclable.
Oh well, that's good because we got.
And it's made of recyclable cardboard.
Good. I mean, we're all about the environment. We got to save the environment.
No one else will.
Exactly. You know, if we don't start with ourselves, who will we start with?
We didn't start the fire, though we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's like still burning in California.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
I'm trying to get a good angle here, and everything makes my face look like.
Yeah, well, that's because you got to come down from above. You never want to come from.
I know,
underneath.
but I don't have that capability.
Well, we got to get you a professional camera setup. That's what it comes down to.
I'm gonna start using my tablet and iPad again, and like putting it like right here, facing down.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I've been playing with some new technology. Hopefully, we'll be able to play with it in the new year, so we get some better streaming going.
Let's open this gift. What you got?
So,
What'd you get?
So I have my trusty Swiss Army knife, and I gotta ask, you know, what I think the Swiss Army does with these? Like, are they more effective than guns?
Yes.
Because I mean, this is my small knife, and it's got plenty of things here. I mean,
I have a Leatherman tool.
Leathermen are great. I just didn't need a professional thingy, and this was a gift anyway.
Oh.
So you know. Plus, I got my screwdriver. I got my file.
I have the Leatherman tool that is like it's EMS made, so it has like the trauma shears that you can cut clothes, break a windshield, or cut a seatbelt.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like the Leatherman, you can get more specialized tools, even like computer tools and things like that. And it
Allen
really
key.
is exactly. Yeah, I mean, I know guys who would work on computer hardware professionally and would just carry a Leatherman and get everything they needed: wire cutter and stripper and everything else. Not that kind of stripper.
Oh shit! I was gonna say that's pretty damn good. Does it come with some singles to stuff in her bloomers?
I know that would be really convenient, but you know, can't really fit one of those on a Leatherman.
Damn it! Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but at least we have trickle down Leatherman, so
yes,
so Trump can take credit for Obama's Leatherman. So I don't think I can open with pliers.
No, those are pretty nice pliers.
They are. They're actually pretty good. I mean, got a little spring to them. You know,
most impressive.
Even the scissors now have a nice little spring to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I have an old 20-year-old Swiss Army that's even bigger than this, and it's got like a plastic spring that broke, or a metal spring, not plastic.
Yeah.
So this one's much more sturdy. But I don't know if I would take this into war, though.
No, you need something a lot more serious.
Yeah,
for war.
I mean, but then again, you know, has Switzerland ever been invaded?
Nope.
And they owe it all to the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
The Swiss Army uses the Swiss Army knife. No problems.
Even Hitler didn't think of invading them.
No, he did not.
He was like, I'm going to take over the whole world, except for Switzerland. Leave those motherfuckers alone.
Can't mess with Switzerland. Can't mess with Switzerland. All right. So I have my knife.
Be careful. Always cut away from you, not toward you.
I was going to cut towards me.
No, don't cut. You don't cut towards you. You cut away.
I always cut towards me because I hold
No.
Like I hold it against me. And
No, definitely don't do that.
No.
Safety first, John.
Where's the fun in that?
No. You'll cut yourself. Cut away.
Well, at least my podcast partner is an EMS, so it's, you know, like I don't have to worry.
But I'm 1,200 miles away. I can't come and stabilize a stab wound from here.
Well, sure, you tell me now.
I am telling you now before you start cutting. It's the best time to tell you.
But I was already starting.
No, don't.
Now I got to stop and start all over again.
Yes. Safety first.
As I swing a knife around to emphasize what I'm saying.
Stop swinging around. You're going to cut your ear off or something.
Well, conveniently, I turned it around, so it was back of the blade. All right. We're going to start again.
Okay.
This time we're going to go across
Okay, that's fine.
on the little side.
Yeah.
Just sawing a little bit. Ooh, we got one side done. One side is done. Ooh, you see that? Like making a little mouth. Do a ventriloquist act with this
we
thing.
do not have any topics planned for today.
I know what you're talking. Oh, sure, spoil the joke. All right. And the other side. Woo! Woo! And oh wait, I'm doing towards me. Away from me and through the blue tape that is protecting my name and address.
Just John.
Yes.
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
You know my address.
Yes.
In fact, whenever I'm testing something for work, that's the address I always use.
I usually go with 1313 Whooping Cough Lane from Remote Control.
Ah, yes. The only game show that's ever been filmed from in a basement.
Yes.
All right, and we are slowly opening the box to see. Ooh, Phantasm Pop.
Yep. I sent John a Phantasm pop vinyl. I know that John loves Batman the Animated Series, and there was only one movie made from that, and that was Mask of the Phantasm.
There were two movies.
Oh, two. What was the second one?
Sub-Zero.
Oh,
It wasn't as good, but I mean, it's good, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah.
But I also own the original art, the 3 pages by Mike Perobek. I want to say it's pages 2, 3, and 4 from the comic, where it's the car chase, where Chucky Saul is kind of haunted by Phantasm, shoots at Phantasm, tries to run him over, drives around through this parking garage to be confronted by Batman. And I have all 3
nice.
pages from that sequence.
I know that you were a big fan of it, so it just seemed only logical to get you that.
Cool. So now I have the beginnings of my own 4 Horsemen.
Yes.
So, and actually, this is the 3rd pop vinyl I own.
What are the other 2?
When Mr. Robot came back for the beginning of the season, they had a little
Yes.
promo with their e-coin thing,
Right.
and you could kind of.
It's now worth $18,000.
It is.
Per
it is.
share.
You know, the economy collapses, but at least we have e-coin from Evil Corp. But they sent out. It was Angela and what's the other girl's name? I'm gonna blank.
Betty and Veronica.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. What are their names?
I don't know. I've never seen.
I know.
The
I'm
show.
looking quickly. Darlene and Angela. Funko Pops. So I have 2 of those. One of each of them. Yeah, and they're in the other room. All right, show them off to the camera. But we don't need to slow down the show for that.
Can't get any slower.
Oh, I guarantee we can. Oh, I guarantee we can.
Well, yeah, it was nothing big. I just know that you're a fan. So, and we're always talking about pop vinyl on the show, so it just made sense.
And now I have the beginnings of a collection.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I keep resisting buying pop vinyls just because I know my mentality, my collecting bug.
I know.
And I'm afraid I'm going to start collecting the Batman the Animated Series ones now, which I've been resisting.
Like, I want Bender. I want Bane. I want who the hell's the dude from Parks and Recreation? I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Little Sebastian.
No. Ron Swanson.
Oh.
I was like, I need a Ron Swanson. I could easily. I need a Dusty Rhodes. I need a Randy Savage. I need a Rocket Raccoon. It's like, holy crap.
Well, if you're going to do Rocket, you need Groot, too.
Yes, then I need a Groot. Can't have a Rocket without Groot.
Exactly, and it becomes a whole schmaz.
Yeah.
And where do you put them all?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need a Heat Miser. I need a Biggie Smalls. I'm going to need, who's the other one?
Cold Miser.
Abominable Snowman from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Tupac.
No, Tupac. I'm East Coast.
So you do Biggie without Tupac.
Yeah.
I see how this works. You do Heat Miser without the Cold Miser.
Yeah.
So you're just breaking up all the pairs. I see how this works.
Yes. I'm making a dream team here.
You truly are. Well, now I need a Batman to go with the Phantasm.
Yep.
And then once I'm doing that, you might as well get Catwoman to go with it. It's a slippery slope, my friend.
It is. Sorry. I've been up since 5:30.
That's awful.
See, it was cold here this morning. Well, last night. The temperature in the house was about 48 degrees. So I woke up about a half hour earlier than Jen because she had to work today, and I turned the heat on. This way she didn't have to get out of bed to a cold house.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
And I just stayed up after that.
Yeah, I had trouble waking up this morning, but I worked from home today, so it's okay.
It's a nice feeling working from home.
It is. It is.
I'll never know what that's like.
Well, you should try it. The EMS who works from home.
Yes, I will. I love it. And then I've been cooking all day. I've been cooking since about 10:30, and I got done at a little after 3.
All right. So is it something for the Eat Up show then?
No, it's our dinner for the week. I made some sweet potato and gnocchi, and I made 2 batches of sauce. One batch of venison meat, and the other with ground turkey.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
So all labor-intensive type stuff.
So, as we can all tell, this has been a light geek news week.
Yeah.
There were a couple trailers.
That Jurassic Park trailer didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, so that was the first
I'm going to see the movie anyway, so I don't care. But as far as being effective, of selling tickets, I don't think it did anything.
Yeah, so I mean, I felt the same way. I was watching it, and it's cool to see giant dinosaurs and the return of Ian Malcolm. But yeah, I mean, sure, we got the Fallen Kingdom because all the dinosaurs are going to be destroyed, and we have to save them. But
yeah,
do I care?
Yeah, the trailer did not make me care.
No, it was
Even
really
It
was really the opposite of the first Jurassic World trailer for me.
Yeah.
So.
The first Jurassic World trailer, I was like, holy smokes. When the one comes up out of the water in the trailer and eats the great white shark, holy shit.
Oh, that was awesome.
That sold some tickets. That sold
completely.
some movie tickets.
And really, all we learned is that the T-Rex eats another dino before it eats the people and stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I really didn't care about the people in the movie to begin with. So to say like, oh, they're going back and they're going back into danger.
They do the giveaway that Jeff Goldblum will be in it.
Well, at least in front of a Senate hearing or something.
Yeah.
So we don't know how involved he'll really be. But he had a lovely voiceover. Always.
His voice is lovely.
It is. It is. Who wouldn't want to watch him narrate everything? I mean, right after Morgan Freeman, of course.
Morgan Freeman. If I had to choose of which one of those two gentlemen to narrate my life, I'd be very hard pressed.
I think we'd all choose Morgan Freeman.
I would then opt for the third option of Samuel L. Jackson because my life needs a bunch of motherfucker sprinkled about.
That's effective, true. I'm blanking on the name. What about Sir David Attenborough? He did the Planet Earth documentary.
Yeah. No, too plain. Not enough personnel for me.
Well, I think he's very straightforward, but he gives it that air of importance.
Yes, but there's no pizzazz.
Yeah, I think Morgan Freeman may be the greatest narrator of all time. So,
what was the movie with Will Ferrell where his life was being narrated?
Yeah, it's the writer and.
Yeah, what's the name? I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up as well.
Ferrell
'Cause I'm
movies.
blanking on the name of this silly movie. It was a while
It's a
ago.
famous actress too
Yeah,
that did
because
it.
she was supposed to be the writer of the book.
Yeah, Stranger Than Fiction.
There you go, Stranger Than Fiction.
I might be watching this again tonight.
And he played Harold Crick.
Let's see.
And
I'm waiting for the page to load.
I'm looking at it, and look, whoever it is not. It's not effectively posted into the page.
Emma Thompson.
There you go, Emma Thompson. How far into this is she?
Emma Thompson. She's beautiful too, by
Yeah.
the way.
But she's like 3/4 of the way down the IMDb list.
Oh, no, on the IMDb, on mine, she's second.
That's because you're looking at the mobile, and I'm looking at.
I'm not
Like-
on mobile. I'm on my
Oh, you're not?
laptop. No.
Okay, 'cause on the
Will Ferrell, Emma Thompson, Dustin Hoffman.
cast overview, first build only. Oh,
Oh no,
at
I'm
the top.
looking right at the top where it says, with the description.
I skipped down to the cast list. That makes sense.
Oh. Oh yeah, she is pretty far down.
Yeah, she's lovely. I would, love to have my life narrated by her as well.
Much Ado About Nothing, the Shakespeare play made into a movie.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I believe her husband at the time, who was in it as well, is Kenneth Branagh.
Well, he does all Shakespeare-y stuff. I mean,
I don't know if they're still married, but I know then they were.
yes. Well, he also did, the first Thor movie, so.
And Murder on the Orient Express,
Which I have not seen yet.
I watched the first 20 minutes, and it was very good. I'll be watching the rest of it this week in between doing schoolwork.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind on all of my TV watching, but now that like every TV show is ending for this half season, like I'm suddenly being able to catch up on movies and TV shows that I hadn't been able to.
I still have to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from last week. I forgot.
I have to watch that as well.
Yep, forgot about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched. But like Mr. Robot, I started catching up on, which season ends tomorrow night, but still, it means I can be caught up and watch the whole season by the time it airs. Hopefully, there's a few other shows like that have just been sitting on my DVR, but it's like I'll be caught up on all my TV within like a week, and then go back to watching movies and movies that I've been wanting to watch. I still haven't watched Jim and Andy.
Man, that was so good.
I know. We said we were going to try and talk about it. Well, maybe we'll get to it next week before our holiday break. But because I've been looking forward to it. But
for holidays, what are we doing? Taking off both weeks?
Just the one.
All right, because New Year's week, I work New Year's Day, which is a Monday. So we might have to do the show again on Tuesday.
That's fine. I figured we'd be busy for New Year.
Because we're obligated to work 3 out of the 6 holiday shifts.
All right. I'm down like a clown, Charlie Brown.
And in case anyone's wondering, in the medical field they count holiday shifts. For night shift, it's the night before Thanksgiving, and then Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And then with the only difference for day shift being Black Friday in lieu of Thanksgiving Eve.
Good to know. So there was one other trailer. Well, 2 other trailers. One broke literally 2 minutes before we went on air, so I don't know if you saw it.
When, today?
Yes.
What was it?
Well, so the first one is one I know you hate, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I won't be watching that.
I'll be watching. I like the first season well enough.
I watched the trailer, though, when she sent it to me.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, well, it didn't feature any of the other characters. We don't know who the villain is. We don't know anything about it. It's just her walking in.
We know who it is. She said she has unfinished business.
He's dead.
She's going to bring the fucking dude back from death.
How? That's like, with the exception of Elektra, that's not something
I'm
that can.
telling you, the villain's Kilgrave.
All right.
Oh, it's so stupid. I hate this fucking show.
Well, that one comes out in March.
I'll skip it.
And then, literally 2 minutes before we went on air, there was another trailer from Netflix. And I don't mean Bright, the new Will Smith movie. It is the trailer for Punisher Season 2.
What?
Yeah, they showed the Punisher. It was sort of like the Punisher skull being painted on.
Where is this?
You can go to the Marvel or the Netflix tweet.
Siri,
Twitter.
find Punisher Series 2 trailer now.
So it's the skull being painted on.
It
spray
never
painted.
works. It never works.
It works for me. And then the paint drips down into a number 2.
Oh,
so
that's all it
it's
shows?
just a teaser, but it means we know we're getting a second season of that.
Forget it.
Yeah, I just said it was a teaser. I didn't say it was a full trailer. I just said there was a trailer.
So at least we know it'll be on Netflix and not on the new Disney network. Online streaming service thing.
Yeah, so who knows what's going on with that? Because we've already got now 5 shows that are coming.
They're gonna churn it all out, baby, as quick as they can.
Because we got Luke Cage Season 2, Daredevil Season 3, Jessica Jones Season 2, Iron Fist Season 2, and now Punisher Season 2. So that's 5 shows.
I would just combine Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
Well, they're Iron Fist is supposed to be in Luke Cage. I figured that was what they were going to do.
I would just combine them.
Yeah, same here. I love the characters together, but that first Iron Fist was so bad.
Yeah, it'll be much better with the two of them together.
Yeah. Oh, and there was one other trailer. I don't know if you saw. Ready Player One got a new trailer this week.
I saw that in the theaters when I saw Justice League.
Okay, well, there was another trailer after that.
Oh.
So it shows a little more of the real world kind of thing, and a little more of what the avatars and stuff look like in the VR world.
Oh,
and
interesting.
I liked the book. It's a lot of fun, so I'm excited for the movie. So yeah, it's something to look forward to next year. I mean, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Doing an homage to Steven Spielberg movies. So how can it go bad?
Wow. Kind of boosting his own ego there.
Well, allegedly he removed a lot of the references to his own work from it, so it wouldn't look like he was just trying to boost his own stuff.
Oh.
But we'll see if they leave any in. But I mean, there's a lot of references to a lot of things, especially since the book was very heavy 80s.
Yeah.
And the movie, they showed a lot of things that are like 90s, 2000s, as well as 80s in there. A lot of pop culture references.
I bet you there's one part where the kid cuts his finger and says, "Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch."
So yeah, it really was a slow news week, but at least we got some trailers.
Well, the other big news that came up this week was that Sir Patrick Stewart has said that if it's possible for Jean-Luc Picard to appear in the Quentin Tarantino Star Trek film, that he would gladly reprise the role.
Yeah, he did say that. So we'll see what happens with that, considering, although Quentin has said he wants to do an R-rated Star Trek.
Yeah.
So
that means there'll be Klingon sex, baby.
Wow, chicka wow wow. Wow, chicka wow wow.
We will see Vulcan penis.
Yeah, Quentin, who said he would never do a comic book movie or anything like that because he didn't want to deal with the fans, is now doing a franchise movie, potentially.
Yeah, but right off the bat, he said, you know what, we're going to make it rated R. So that right there will keep the fans happy until the movie comes out. They get all excited for that shit.
I'm excited at potential. I'd like to see what happens.
I want to see what he could do. because there's some guidelines, that he's working in someone, and he's almost working like in two people's playgrounds. It's the Star Trek universe, but it's that J.J. Abrams Star Trek universe. You know what I mean? So there's some limits to what he can and can't do.
That's true, but I guess he can't do any worse than J.J. Abrams or James Wan. So
No, I like the Star Trek films.
they're okay. I like them, but they're not Star Trek-y. They're more like Star Wars in the Star Trek universe.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. I didn't love the second one. I mean, the first one was entertaining. Second one, the whole twist just didn't work. And the third one, it's great. This woman has been trapped on the planet for years by herself. And then all of a sudden, the men of Star Trek appear and she can't do anything by herself and needs them to do everything for her.
Well, she did kind of save the day, though.
She did, but like everything leading up to that, between the point where she meets, was it Scotty that finds her?
Yes.
To, the end, like she just does really the one thing and has some cool fight scenes, but other than that, just like they downgrade her character as soon as she appears.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like she survived on her own for 20 years, but can't survive for, a day without Scotty.
Damn sexism. Smash the patriarchy.
Truly. And I think that's it for news this week, which is unfortunate.
That's it. Let's wrap it up. It's been a great show.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to everybody. We'll see you guys on the flip side of New Year's.
You don't want to do a hot pick?
Oh. I wasn't even wrapping up the show yet. I was just joking.
I was going to say.
I will be seeing Star Wars this week.
As will I. I'm actually taking the day off from work to see Star Wars.
Oh, cool. What do you want, Friday?
I am going Friday twice, in the morning and the evening.
Damn.
Yes. That's dedication to the cause.
That is. Are you working from home or are you using paid time
No,
off?
I'm taking the day off.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be fun. So what do you got for us this week on the hot picks tip?
The hot pick, I'm going to pull it up because I have it saved on my phone. It is a book that I just stumbled across. I don't own it yet, but I will. And it is by Tim Lapetino, Lapetino, and it is The Art of Atari. Look at that, John.
Oh, that's the one from
book.
Yes, it's from IDW.
I don't know.
It's the publisher. I know because I'm on the press list.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't see that here. It's the art from the Atari video games, and not like the game art, the promotion art that appeared like on the packaging and on the cartridges. There's Missile Command and Asteroid and Warlords, which Warlords was one of my favorite Atari games of all time. There looks like Centipede, Asteroid. Look at the Asteroid.
Oh, no. Yeah, I loved all the art from those. Like, they had nothing to do with the games.
Yeah.
But,
all like Alex Ross quality artwork.
Yeah, I forget who the artists are on a lot of them. But yeah, so it's Dynamite, not IDW. I was wrong. But but yeah, so they've been putting out a lot of old Atari stuff. Yeah. They did a trade paperback of the old Sword Quest comic books.
Yeah.
If you remember those. And reading them, it was Roy Thomas and George Perez, which is just amazing. And the worst part is that there's no fourth issue to know how it ends because the game was canceled. Waterworld killed it. So they never did the fourth game, so there was never a fourth comic. Yeah, I had read when they did that one. But yeah, I mean, their books are high quality. It's really amazing to look at that stuff and to reminisce about the amazing art, which was better than the graphics of the games at the time. And I would love to see them go back to that with that fully painted look for the box art. That. But we don't really quite get that anymore.
No.
Yeah. So my hot pick this week is almost a book. It's a comic book.
Oh.
So mine is from IDW, and they recently did a 6-issue miniseries of Clue.
Ooh.
So yeah, so it's, you know, the usual setup where a bunch of strangers are called into a house for whatever reason, and there's a murder. And
Murder.
yes, murder. And you know, it's a whodunit, and it's really entertaining. Like, and there's a whole meta fiction that's going on as the butler, who is the narrator, also addresses the audience, and occasionally even like yells at the editor of the comic book.
Oh.
And it really builds up unto this like an ending that is really unique and interesting and different. And I don't want to give it away because
They were all dead all along.
yes, that's it. So it's Paul Aller with Nelson Daniel, and it's so much fun because it's ridiculous meta story happening along with this, you know, crime story, who done it, and while the police are involved, and you know, and again there are a couple, you know, nods to the movie, which I love.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh, it is a fantastic movie. I was just rewatching it this weekend.
Was it Madeline Kahn, Martin Mull, right?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing cast.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a good movie. So, yeah, so like, it's just an amazing series, and it would be interesting to see if anybody figures out the ending because it's so good. It's really like not what I expected by the end of it. I was just picking it up because I'm like, oh, you know, Clue, interesting, and it just goes in this whole different direction as it goes.
Cool.
So yeah, so that's my hot pick.
Awesome.
And on that note, I think that wraps it up for us today. So if you want to find more Geekodrome, check us out at geekodrome.co. Subscribe to us on the iTunes. And hey, rate us 5 stars because we'd appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
You can find us on Twitter at GeekodromePod.
Thank you very much.
On the Facebooks at Geekodrome Podcast.
Thank you very much.
I'm John, and I can be found on the Twitters at JustJohn.
Thank you very much.
Stugots can be found on the Twitters at Stugots.
Thank you very much.
And you can find him cooking on the Eat Up Show on the Facebooks on Monday nights.
Thank you very much.
And follow Phantasm.
Yes. I hope you like it, John.
Love it. It's awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
And on that note,
Happy Hanukkah, my friend.
happy Hanukkah. And
next year in Israel.
Wrong holiday, but good sentiment.
Oh, I don't know. When I was married to a Jewish woman, her parents would say it for every toast, no matter what it was. And I just started running with it too. Like, yeah, next time in Israel, sure.
Traditionally, it's Passover. Hey, it's 9 o'clock. Next time in Israel. Hey.
That's what I started doing because I'm a jerk. So
yes, you are. So until next week, it's been
too sweet.